Hello, it's January. I don't know, I find it difficult saying January. January. It's January. It's actually January 17th today. So we're fairly deep in January. I've got to stop saying it. I've been thinking about my videos. The last video I put out, I think, was November. Did film stuff in December, and I did film a video earlier in the month, I think last week maybe. But I kind of feel like I want to start 2026 here, and I think I might leave 2025 where I've left it. So I think this will be my first 2026 video. But I will recap a little bit, I guess. You know, December was good, but it was really busy. I did quite a lot. My best friend came to visit me, which I hadn't seen him physically in, what did we say, 5 or 6 years, I think, maybe longer, which is kind of nuts when I think about it. We've been best friends forever, so it was just really great to have him, and it was quite a big test for my anxiety. Not test, I don't think test is the right word, but it was a great way to see how I would handle that, just because I haven't had someone come over and stay here. I think he was probably the last person who did, and that was really a long time ago. A lot of the time when people come here, it's my partner's friends, or our friends, but they're more here to hang out with my partner majority of the time. So now that I'm doing more things, we're having people over more and stuff, but I haven't had someone over specific. Now I'm thinking, no, I haven't had someone over solely just for me, if you know what I mean. Obviously we all hung out, my partner and me and my best friend, but yeah, it was something I hadn't really done in a long time, where I'm the not the person in charge, but obviously yeah, I'm the person switched on, because a lot of the time when people come over, it's a mutual situation, and my partner can be the one that's switched on and does stuff, and I kind of just am there, So yeah, it was amazing to have him, and just great to do something and show myself that I can do it. And it was just so great to hang out with him. We watched the old Dracula from the 30s, I think, is it 36 or something, and then we watched the Gary Oldman Dracula, and I bought this set of canvases and paints, and we painted a Dracula for each other. So I did Carmula and he did Dracula from the OG, and that was really nice. I love that we did something like that. When we used to hang out all the time, because I don't live in London anymore, I grew up in London, so we live in completely different places in the country. We would always make art for each other. We'd either make art together, or we would make art to swap and stuff. So it was just really nice to reconnect with something we used to always do. That was lovely. And he bought me this Sylvanian Families Big Brother Bruce. And it's crazy because I wanted this one for a really long time, but I didn't say really anywhere, I don't think, or to him, that I wanted this one. I really wanted it because it kind of has cowboy vibes, and I have an idea for a tattoo I want, and this was the character that I kind of was looking at as a bit of inspiration towards it. So kind of just blew my mind, but also not really surprised that he did that, because he knows me so well. So yeah, that was really lovely. And I got him there'll be some spoilers for him if he watches this, because I put some stickers on the front, but I got him this, not this one, but the same one of these, sketchbook as a Christmas gift, and I got him some felt tips and a Pritt stick, with the intention for us to fill these up and then next year swap them. I don't know, I was trying to think of gifts to get, and this year, although I guess last year, I'm still kind of in 2025 mind. When I was thinking of what gifts to get, I kind of struggled a little bit. I guess because I want to more so either get handmade things or make things, or just, oh, careful Dexter, careful. I'm going to pop you down because you're sort of going back and forth and you're not settling. There we go, I'll pop you down there. Yeah, I just wanted to get stuff that I think means something, you know what I mean? And us filling up a sketchbook and then swapping it with each other is really meaningful to me, and I think to him too, from what I can tell. But yeah, I put some stickers on here, and I've done a page in here. I need to do more, but I have a whole year. I'm not pressuring myself. I've actually got some ideas. I just haven't sat down and done stuff in here. Yeah, I think that's really cool. It's something I really cherish. I cherish handmade things a lot. I really love handmade gifts, and when people give me drawings and stuff like that, I hold on to them all. Like, I really cherish them, and I just think this will be really fun. And I kind of said to him, like, it's not necessarily to do art in. It can be like journaling about your day. It can be just like sticking in, you know, something cool that you've seen, or painting, or I don't know. It's literally an all-purpose book. Just whatever you feel you want to put in here, put in here. So I swapped that with him, and yeah, it was just really lovely. It was a really lovely time. Unfortunately, I got sick in December, nearer like to Christmas. So he came to visit me right at the start, and then as December went on, I got sick again, and I was just sick in November, which kind of sucked because we had some like stuff going on, and which was kind of stressful, but also like it meant that we couldn't visit like people we wanted to because I couldn't risk getting them sick, which yeah, it's kind of shit in December, and it kind of like threw our Christmas upside down. Like, our usual Christmas plans all got changed for like multiple reasons, and thankfully I wasn't too unwell at Christmas. But yeah, it just kind of was, December was a bit of a whirlwind, but I did go to 2 Christmas work functions, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it because I just never imagined that I would like willingly sign up to 2 work functions and go to them and have a good time. Like, anxiety wise, I'm really proud of myself. I did a really good job. A really, really good job. I think that's fantastic, to be honest. January so far has been okay. I think like a little bit of the January blues, definitely. I think because like December is so, this, you know, it's so much for really good reason, but also I get quite anxious in December, like the lead up to Christmas and stuff, and then the lead up to the new year, you feel that sort of like, you know, doom a little bit, or you can feel like a bit of doom of like, oh, it's the new year, so I have to make all these plans, and I have to become a better version of myself. Every year I have to become an even better version of myself. But I don't really make New Year's resolutions, to be honest. I don't really feel like I need another reason to pressure myself. I pressure myself every day. I have like an anxious brain that puts so much like guilt and pressure on me that I kind of have come to the conclusion that I don't need to make resolutions. Instead, I kind of set out like a vibe, a 2026 vibe. My 2025 vibe was that I wanted to work on my mental health, and I did that. I did a really fucking fantastic job, and I'm gonna praise myself here, and I'm gonna let it happen. I did a really, really fucking good job last year, okay? I'm astounded at the person I am now compared to the person I was in 2024 because of all the work I did in 2025. Like, I wish that I could somehow have 2024 me next to me and just like have a conversation. I mean, I know that I am also 2024 me, but I feel so different. I really wish that I could go back and say that actually things really can change and things really can get better, because I really believed they couldn't, and I really thought that my life was going to be terror forever, every single day forever, and it's not. So yeah, I did so much work. I'm gonna praise myself, and I'm gonna allow myself to praise myself and speak positively about myself because I did all of the hard work. And yeah, I'm feeling proud, which is something that's very like foreign, a very foreign feeling for me. I don't know that I've ever felt proud of myself really in my whole life, to be honest. I don't know if I can genuinely say that I have felt actual pride and like positive feeling for myself. You know, I don't know, you know, maybe I've said here and there, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself for this or that. But, you know, I'd say it, but I wouldn't feel it because I wouldn't believe it. But that takes practice. A lot of, like, I think, your relationship with yourself, and whether it's just, like, how you feel about yourself as a person, or how, you know, body image issues, or just anything like that. I think it really does take practice, and it is a muscle that you're building. And I think, like, when I was in therapy for a long time, it wasn't, like, what I really needed at the time wasn't what I was getting, but I did get a lot of help from that therapy in different ways. But definitely I did get the advice to work on that and to start like saying positive things about myself. But when I would start doing it, I didn't believe it. And I just was like, well, what's the point? I don't believe this. I'm never going to believe this. And because I thought that, and because I could feel what I was saying, I stopped doing it, because I was like, well, there's no point. It's ridiculous. When in reality, you kind of have to push past that point. And I'm not like an expert. I'm not a professional. I only talk from like my real life experience. And coming from someone who, yeah, really, I think my whole life haven't been able to say really anything nice about myself and feel it, it's really like quite shocking to be able to say that I feel proud of myself, and kind of sad, but also I say it because I don't know. I just feel like if anyone feels that way too, that maybe if you hear me talk about this stuff, you might be able to believe that you can do it also, you know? So yeah, my reason for talking about that, you proud of yourself too? Yeah, you proud of yourself? Dexter just came in. So I have set a kind of goal for 2026 is similar to my 2025 goal, but I feel like I still am actively working on my mental health, on my anxieties, and I feel like that will be a forever, what's the right word I want to use here? I'm learning that like language and the way you speak about things is important too. Will forever be something I manage. I still feel like manage can kind of feel a bit negative, but it's just something that I'll manage. That's the word I'm going to use 'cause it's the only word I can think of. And maybe it's not a negative word, but yeah, I kind of want to spread that further in my life. And I think my plan for 2026 is to, work on my relationship with myself, ultimately. I think I couldn't really do a lot of those things for a long time because I was so severely in the like anxiety, panic, kind of agoraphobia-esque world. That was my whole life for a long time because it was like the most important thing in the room. And now that it still tries to make itself the most important thing in the room, but I am so much better at not letting it be. I can kind of like have a bit more bandwidth to then take care of myself in different ways. And I feel like that's my goal for this year, is to, work on my relationship with myself and just take care of myself, ultimately. And we'll see. I mean, I fucking smashed it in 2025. I think it's like the first year I ever sort of made any kind of like, goal for a year, and I fucking knocked it out of the park. So I kind of have come into this year feeling really positive and like I can do it. Even if I struggle and, don't do it perfectly, I really feel like I can do that. I can work on my relationship with myself. And I feel like I was gonna like hiccup. I wasn't getting emotional. But it's fine if I was getting emotional. That's okay. But yeah, that's my goal, my general like personal goal for 2026. With regards to like, I guess, art, because this is my art channel. Although I feel like it's just art and my ramblings about mental health a lot of the time. Most of the time, I think. I think it's like 10% art, 90% rambling. Rambling about random shit. But for 2026, for art-wise, I think I want to definitely like make more things. I think I made so much in 2025. I think it's like the most creative I've been in like fucking, I don't know, 15 years or something. I did so much last year, and I think that's pretty incredible too, because I had so much more bandwidth to work with, to have time to like sit and make stuff, and it just feels so good to make stuff. I don't really know, like I have a lot of ideas for videos I'd like to make that surround me making like different kind of art, and I think one of like the sort of series of videos I'd like to make this year is kind of similar, I guess, to my goal for myself. Like I want to work on my relationship with myself, and I want to work on my relationship with like creativity and art, and removing the pressure around art, which I've already started because I talk about that a lot. I've talked about it a lot in my previous videos. A lot of like what I made last year is because I started to like lift the pressures I had sort of put on myself around art. So yeah, I have like some, I think, cool ideas this year for videos. We'll see how they pan out. Making specific wise, I don't really know. But I tell you what, I made my first zine. I made my first zine the other day. It wasn't the other day. It was actually like, I don't know, a week or two ago. I don't know why I said the other day. Where is it? I think one of my other goals is definitely fucking tidy this. Tidy all of my shit up. That's never gonna happen. Yeah, so I made my first zine. I saw on Instagram an account had like a Zinuary challenge, which I was like, that'd be really cool to do. I've never... Dexter, please. God, he's just on one. He's on one. It's too early for dinner, first of all, and you have kibble if you really wanted something. And second of all, I bet you just need to go and take a poop. And yeah, you're going to scream at me for like 20 minutes and then you're going to go poop. Stop being jealous because I'm talking to the camera. Right. So, yeah, I made my first zine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw that Zinuary thing and I was like, should I try this? I've never made a zine before. And I'm kind of intrigued about them. I sat and thought about it and I was like, I'll give it a go. I'll make a zine. So I made my first zine. I'll put pictures on the screen so that you can see it better. I basically made a zine about making my first zine. And it turned out really cool. I thought this is actually really fun. A really fun thing to do because a lot of the time I have ideas for like little, I don't know, comics maybe, but things where I just want to like get my thoughts down. But it always feels like I have more than like what would fit in one screen of a comic. If that makes sense? So I was kind of like, this is fun, I should make more zines. Naturally, I haven't sort of had the time or stopped to do any of the zines for the Zinuary thing. But I have thought of a couple zines that I really want to make, just for myself. So I was at work recently. I was working. But when I wasn't working, I thought up some ideas for zines. Where is my... Because I have like starting points of ones. Okay, so my first idea was that I really wanted to do like an earworms zine based on like my earworms or just like, I guess vocal stems is what people call it, don't they? Where you just like repeat something over and over again. So I was thinking, I kind of got into the idea of I'd like to make the zines like shaped like something rather than just being a rectangle. I'd like the shape of it to be something different too, because I saw like, I started looking at people online, like they make like people making zines out of all different stuff, not just paper, and like different shapes and sizes, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. But let me not get ahead of myself, because I always get ahead of myself when I try something new. And so I was like, maybe I could make a zine that's like an ear with a worm coming out of it. But unfortunately, I didn't kind of consider that. I didn't consider that when you cut it, it will screw up and the zine will fall apart. So that didn't work. Unfortunately, this shape with the ear and the worm coming out didn't work. But then I was like, well, how can I still make it kind of an interesting shape and keep on the earworm theme? So then I was like, well, what if I just do the worm all the way around? And then I'll just write in the middle, like January 2026 earworms is what I wrote on here. But I think when I actually properly make it, I'll probably do like earworms and vocal stems or something, because stuff in here is just like what I keep repeating as well as like what's playing in my head. So I did like a little rough draft. So, and that meant that I could cut it and the tops stayed together and it didn't fall apart, because that was the issue with the other one, that the top part separated. And if this page is separated, it all just fell. This is like my draft, I guess. So whenever I do have some ideas in here, but I will wait until I make the finished one and I'll show you guys. But I'll have a second zine. If you want to see them, like when I post them, I'm posting them on Instagram. Posting them. I've only made that one and I posted that one. But I'm more likely to like post this stuff and you can see it sooner on my Instagram than in videos. And then I started thinking it'd be really cool to make a Valentine's Day themed zine. So I, again, wanted to go with the theme of something shaped interestingly. And I made like the bear. You know the plushy bear that has the heart that says like shit bitch you fine or something? I love that. I love that teddy bear so much. Like one day I really want that teddy bear. And I thought I had shaped it in a way that it wouldn't fall apart, but unfortunately I guess I didn't. And the ears caused an issue and it fell apart. So I then made this one. So I have like a teddy bear themed Valentine's zine, which I haven't 100% figured out. I don't know if I did think ideas of what to put in here. I feel like I did, but as in like solid ideas. I can't really remember what oh no, I think I remember now what I wanted to put in here. So yeah, I kind of thought of those two. So I have those two ideas. So yeah, I might be making some more zines, but I do have a brain that gets really interested in stuff. It's like, oh my God, yes, yes, yes. And then nothing. It just like puts it in reverse. Don't want to do this anymore. So we'll see how far I get with the zines. But I do want to make these. So that's kind of like, I guess, I think I was saying that because I was like, do I have any plans for this year? I do want to make some of those zines. I mean, ultimately, I'd just like to make more videos. I kind of enjoy just sitting rambling and making things. And I want to go to more markets, just creative spaces. I would like to do some like workshops this year. Or just, is workshops the right word? Art, like little things, you know, go and make stuff, art groups, I don't know. That's like definitely going to be a step out of my comfort zone because it'll be probably interacting with people I don't know in a place that I don't normally go to and making stuff in front of people. You know, there's a lot of anxiety fuelers there, but I think it will be really beneficial to me for a lot of reasons. And I'd like to learn new things. Like I really do want to learn crochet. I keep getting ideas of things I'd like to crochet, which is hilarious because I still haven't learned. And also I'm like, I don't even know if it's possible if I could make these things because I don't know if I will actually get the hang of it ever. So why is my brain like thinking up all of these crochet ideas? But I just write them down and sling them on the fucking ever-growing piles of papers that I have of ideas I want to make. But yeah, it's been good. January's been good so far. I did film a video, like I said, for January already, but yeah, I kind of just want to start from here. But I will put in a clip of me opening this parcel I got of all of these incredible stickers. I'll add that clip in here because this actually really blew me away, and I don't want that to get lost in the video that I like filmed and I'm probably not going to do anything with, because that just really blew my mind and made me emotional. So I'll add that in here. I bought some stickers from this account on Etsy, really cool stickers, and one of them is in the back of my phone and has been in the back. You would have seen this in my video whenever I think it was in March or May maybe, where I got a haul of stuff from Etsy. I don't know if you can see. And I had my eye on this sticker for a while on Etsy and I was like, fuck it, I'm buying some stuff on Etsy. Ever since I got it, I put it in the back of my phone and it's been there because I absolutely adore it. It's just stayed in my phone forever. So the account is Saz Makes, and I saw that they put a post on Instagram saying that they're closing their Etsy store, and I don't know if they're going to be like posting on their Instagram, art on their Instagram or anything in the future. I think they're sort of stepping away from it, and I was really sad because I saw I got those stickers, and one of the other stickers that I got is on my 2025 diary as well. And yeah, it just made me really sad because they had beautiful stuff, and I said to myself, next time I let myself go on Etsy and buy some stickers, I'll probably get some more from their shop. And it was a shame, and I like commented on the post and kind of said that and wished them the best. And they messaged me and asked if I wanted any stickers for free. They're giving their stuff away for free, which was really kind. And I was like, I'd love that. I'd love that, And I offered to like pay for shipping and stuff, but they said no, it's okay. So I think this might be that stuff. Oh my god, don't cry on camera. Don't cry. Last night, oh god, I'm gonna cry about this. Okay. People being like really kind just makes me cry, but it's like happy, you know what I mean? It's very touching, and I'm trying to learn that, happy tears are okay. Crying doesn't always mean something sad or negative. But I was watching reels last night with my partner, and they were really funny ones, but I get Red Dead Redemption 2 ones, and there was one about Arthur in Red Dead. Spoilers if you haven't played it, but if you watch this channel, I've already talked about it, but just spoilers, I will say it. because it is a fantastic game. And obviously he like dies in the game, and it really like, I don't know, man, that really affected me. I think that there's like a few reasons why that affected me, like real life reasons sort of things. But it just stuck with me, and when I see reels now, I was like, it got like 2 seconds into the reel, and I closed my phone. I said to my partner, I can't watch the rest of it because I'm going to start crying, and I did like cry a little bit. So I'm already like a bit tender, and I have a hysterical uterus right now, so, which, you know, is a Red Dead reference. So this is so sweet. Oh, and they left a really lovely message in there. And they sent me so many things. There's like alphabet stickers. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh my god, there's Pepe stickers. These are so good. These are so lovely. Oh my god, look at all of this stuff. I'll get footage of it all together so you get like a nicer look at it all. And they sent me, wow, they sent me so much stuff. This is so kind. It's so sad. It's so sad that they're not, I mean, you know, people have their reasons, and maybe it's not sad reasons that they're not doing their shop anymore, you know. I don't know, so, but it's sad to not be able to support the shop in the future. So there's a pumpkin faces sticker pack. There's candy cane sticker pack. God, this is so lovely. There's froggies. Oh, a little ghosty. Like I say, I'll put a close-up. This is a reminder to me if I don't film this afterwards and I forget to come back and post these. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh my god. Keep on growing. Keep on growing. You grow, girl. These are so beautiful. I can't sit here and cry. Don't cry. Don't sit here and cry about this. No, it's okay to cry. You gotta do, man. You gotta. I'm doing some like back brain work here, right, for myself. Okay, just reminders. God, these are so lovely. This is so lovely of them to have sent this stuff. I didn't expect this much stuff either. This is so kind. Oh my god, I got so many. Oh, I got so many. Oh my god, I got so. Sorry, the progression there. I got Resident Evil stickers, but look, I got multiples of the Leon. I mean, I got the raccoon and I got Claire. They're all incredible. It's just, I love Leon so much. Oh my god, these are so beautiful. Oh, this is so kind. I'm going to have to message them and say thank you. And I ask, hopefully they won't mind if I put it in the video, but I understand if they don't want me to. But yeah, it's so sad to see. But like I said, you know, I don't know why, and it might be positive things. It might be positive reasons why they're not continuing. You know, they might have something else they're doing that is like a positive move for them or something. So, you know, it could be that side, but it's a shame to lose a place to be able to buy really cool shit. Yeah, so that was kind of nuts. And I'm trying to think of what else there is to say. I mean, I had a great Christmas. It was a very different Christmas from what I usually had planned. I got so many really lovely gifts, which I appreciate. I got so many stickers. Oh my god, I got so many stickers, which is fantastic. I got quite a lot of Sylvanian Families things. Yeah, it was lovely, and I feel really grateful to have had that, because I know, you know, Christmas is a difficult time. It can be a difficult time. It can be really good, and it can also be really difficult. But I managed it really well, the changes, and it was just a really nice time. I actually ended up because I was sick and couldn't go and visit people, it kind of ended up being like a switch off from the world, actual Christmas break. And I hardly went on my computer, whereas I would be on my computer a lot because I used to stream a lot, or I'd be in other people's streams, or I'd be playing games on my computer. I kind of just completely like switched off from there. I was quite active on my art Instagram, I will say that, and I was playing RimWorld because my partner's laptop, he set it up so I can have a profile on here, and I got RimWorld downloaded on here, which was great because I was sitting watching him like play Sherlock and Crash Bandicoot, and there was like another game he played on the TV, so I would sit and watch him playing that on the TV, and I'd sit here on the laptop playing RimWorld, or I'd sit on the sofa, and that was really lovely. it was so nice to have like time away from, like I said, I was still quite active on my art Instagram, but ultimately just like separated myself from kind of the outside world and the online world, and just like existed in my Christmas break and took a lot of pressure off myself. You know, I kept being like, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I would remember, or my partner would be like, we're on holiday, just sit down and relax. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm on holiday. I'm going to sit down and relax. And I'm not going to sit down and judge myself for sitting down. I'm actually going to sit down and let myself be on holiday. And that was just really lovely. So yeah, that was great. And I mean, this year so far, I've been doing a lot more yoga. I follow yoga, Yoga with Adrian. She like posts the yoga calendars. I used to follow those quite a lot here and there, and I got back into it because I really, really enjoy doing yoga. It's good for your body and also good for your mind, and it's like a good way for me to get kind of like a bit of meditation in as well, and just really continue to work on like mindfulness, I guess. But I've been really enjoying it. But I tell you what, man, these creaky old knees, I'm feeling my age. I'm not even like 70. What am I talking about? I'm feeling my age. But I definitely feel it. I've been doing it. I had to take a few days off because my knees were so sore. My knees were really sore, and my arms and everything, because I hadn't done yoga in so long. And I don't know, it can look from the outside when you look at yoga that it's just, you're just sort of stretching and relaxing, but in reality you're working it, you know what I mean? So, but I've been really so like happy to have gotten back into that. So I've been quite enjoying the yoga, and I think I'm gonna try to keep on top of that. It's just difficult. I don't really have like a proper space in the house to do yoga, because you need a lot of room to be able to, ultimately you need to be able to starfish. Like, you need a starfish worth of size to comfortably do it, in my opinion, to follow the videos, because you could be laying or in a certain position, and then you have to like go a bit diagonal and things like that. So it's a little bit hard, but I have been making it work. And yeah, that's been great. But that's kind of been my December and January. I think there was probably a lot more that I've missed out. There definitely was. I had made things in December and January, and yeah, I kind of just want to start from scratch. I want to start here on 2026. And I kind of want to stop making my videos on a month themed basis. So for like the last year, I would film stuff and I would like put it together, and it'd be like, this is January, this is February, etc., etc. I think going into this year, I kind of just want to film stuff and I'll just post it, and they'll just be videos. I'm not going to try and like make them per month or anything like that anymore. I kind of want to take the pressure off in so many ways. It's all I ever want to do, is take the pressure off. I make so many like rules for myself. I should and I shouldn't, and I can only if this or that. I always find a way to like put myself into like a box and confine myself, and I don't really understand why. I think probably it is somehow, I can imagine some sort of relation to an anxiety somewhere, but I kind of want to stop doing that. I've fought a lot to stop putting myself into a tiny little fucking corner through fear of like unwritten rules that I think exist. I don't have to do this or that, or these videos don't have to be this or that. They can be whatever I want them to be. So that's kind of my vibe for 2026. Hopefully you'll join me. If you sat and listened to all this, all right, fair play. And if you can sit through this, I'm sure you can sit through other videos I'm going to put out. What an advertisement for this channel. Hey, look, if you can tolerate this. I hope you had a really good 2025, by the way. And I hope 2026 is going well for you so far. And hey, there's nothing wrong with resolutions. But if you're making any goals for yourself, plans for yourself, resolutions for yourself, maybe just sit. This is just me thinking out loud. You don't have to do anything I say. And if, there's no right or wrong. But maybe consider if any of those are, I should be doing this. I should be learning this. I should be exercising more. I should be eating less. I should be losing weight. I should be working on looking better. I should be a better person. I should do all of these things so everyone can see my worth. I can show everyone I'm going to do all of these things and I'm going to change myself this year. This year I'm going to change myself. This year I'm going to be a better person. Just maybe like step back and think, do you have to put that sort of pressure on yourself? Maybe you already are a good person. Maybe you're already okay as you are. And maybe you can make plans or goals or resolutions that are kind to yourself. And like I say, that's not me saying those things I listed are bad. Maybe those things are really important to you and are things you want to do this year, and that is absolutely fine. I'm just suggesting to just stop for a second and think about, are those coming from a negative outlook, either from you or from like a critical voice that comes from somewhere else? You know what I mean? That's all. I hope you're looking after yourself, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what that was. That was cringe. Bye.